Hey everybody, Dave the Fox Mage here with some more Cobalt core. Okay, so for those of you who are also following my Casual Doom series, you've probably noticed that the last two videos have been really stuttery and everything. I think I think my ancient gaming computer, I think it's kind of finally starting to show its age. It's from 2017, so yeah, we're closing in on 8 years old at this point. Um, However, so what I'm going to do just in the meantime, I'm not really in a situation where I can replace it at this exact moment in time. So in the meantime, I'm going to be recording at 30 FPS instead of my usual 60. So hopefully that doesn't bother you too much. For now, though, let's continue. All right. By the way, the problem appears to actually be. I think the problem is actually with OBS. And I've been trying to troubleshoot that. But anyway, that aside. Okay, so I had this idea. Actually, wait, let me just see quick. I have an idea for a run that I want to do, and I really want Riggs and Peri in it, which I think means my only option left actually is Riggs, Peri, and Cat. Actually, that works out perfectly because we were talking about doing another cat run. So, here's my plan. Let's see, continue. Riggs, Peri, Cat. Let's see, what ship do I want to do this in? Do I do the Ares? No, actually for this I want the Artemis, because the Ares, the drawing less cards is actually going to get, like, kind of cripple us. So here's what I'm going to do. I am not going to upgrade any cards, or no, sorry. I am not going to get any cards unless I am forced to. I am not going to get rid of any cards unless I am forced to. I am allowed to upgrade cards. If there's something that forces me to take a card, then I will. If there's something that forces me to get rid of a card, I will. All right, so those are the rules for tonight. I figured it would just be a fun thing to try. Let's see, I could get a free upgrade. What is our deck looking like? Okay, that gives us a free. That makes that free. Free. Multi-shot A, okay. Honestly? Just kind of digging through a little bit here. You know what? Yeah, I think I like that idea. Let's do the random to type A. Okay, max.exe and basic block. Alright, not bad. I meant to flip back to the other ship. Alright, well, we'll see how this goes anyway. Yeah, that was, we're off to a great start. Okay, toggle, lunge. Let's get a Drake card. Both of these are also going to exhaust, so they're literally one-use cards. Well, take that. Okay, let's do that first. Okay, we're gonna want some attack, so I think we'll go for the reroute. Okay, draw a shot. Basic. May as well get some shield and basic shot. Okay. You know what? There, take that. Okay. Ding. 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 Scoop. Alright, reroute. I completely forgot I had that going on. Oh well. Basic block. Yeah, reroute always throws me off. Okay, toggle, multi, draw shot. Alright. Okay, we are not taking anything. Now watch, this is where we're going to get all the, like, super amazing cards. It's less critical, actually, that we hit every repair. We only need a total of... Well, actually, wait. 3, 4, 5... Actually, we do want to hit every repair that we can, I think. Or, yeah. Unless there's something that really stands out to us. Okay. No cup holders. Madness. Okay, we will draw a shot. Basic dodge, multi, basic block. May as well do the max.exe. You know, I'm liking range prediction, actually. May as well, it's free. Although I think it might have only been free the first time. Oh well. Hindsight. Okay, ventilator. Discard. Draw 2. I think we'll take desperate measures. Okay, basic. Basic. Alright. Trash. Okay. Now, actually, I don't want to move out of the way right. That's actually... It's better if I can just do this. Alright, deal with the trash. Basic. Okay. Mostly the trash is going to be the biggest problem for us. Okay, toggle, lunge, up 1 second here. There we go, I had to sneeze. Okay, trash, and another basic. Multi, trash. Alright. Should be okay. Toggle. Draw. Basic. Our shields can just soak that. Let's get the trash out of the way. Lunge, basic. May as well. Just need to do 2 damage. Hey, what do you know? 2 damage. Okay, so far so good. Oh man, multi-blast. Alright, we should start our upgrades. Salutations. What are salutations? Can I get you anything? Our energy costs aren't really being a big problem right now, so I'm kind of debating, well, actually, if we're going to make use of Scramble, I think we make everything as cheap as we can, honestly. However, first I want to make multi-shot better. Let's specifically go for the A version. Right, I was looking at my deck. I was like, why isn't clicking on this doing anything? Upgrade, multi, and we want A. Ooh, shiny. Okay. Let's see. Well, we could just do a bunch of damage all at once here. Okay. Hot compress. You know, if we use this at the last round, or at the last, like, right before we take them out, we won't actually take the heat damage. This is going to be completely useless, so yeah, may as well. And let's do our max.exe as well. And exhaust. Okay, lazy barrage. Yeah, let's take the lazy barrage. We'll just soak that. Okay. Okay, we will scoot one, raw shot, basic block, basic, basic. All right. So far, so good. Okay, we are not likely to finish him off this round. So never mind. Okay, we're going to... Well, it's meaningless for us anyway, because we're already at full hull. Alright. And skip. Hey, Sasha. A little sport to pass the time? We're kind of on an important mission right now. Oh, perfect, perfect. Then you'll need the rejuvenative power of sport. You know, I think we're going to pass this time around because I don't really think there's anything we're going to use that we can get from this. And there's always the potential of taking damage. Boo! Boo! No, we got yellow carded. Nah, I'm kidding. That's cool. See you later. I like Sasha. I forget when she was added. It was quite a while ago at this point, but she wasn't part of the game at launch. I suppose Sasha can actually go either way, name-wise. I don't know. Anyway. Okay. We'll take the jettison hatch. We just won't be using it this time around. Okay, repair yard. Howdy. Salutations. Can I get you anything? Upgrade. Let's upgrade the... Let's make basic shot free. Neat. Okay. Let's see. I would very much not like to be where I currently am. Okay, we can sort of make that happen. So I want to toggle first. Move one, plunge, multi. May as well basic block. Right? Didn't move. Yeah, still not really helpful. Let's see what we can get from Max. Make a temp copy of your leftmost card. You know what? Sure. Still have loads of energy. Well, may as well do that. Okay. Problem is our leftmost card is almost always going to be toggle cannon. Alright. Okay. Scoot, scoot. Draw. Can we get something that's a big hitter? Explosive slug. Yeah. Alright. And we can just soak that hit, no problem. Multi, there we go. Okay, so far so good. Skipping all these. Repair yard. Howdy. Hi. Can I get you anything? Let's upgrade. I like the ability to do, well, on the one hand I like the ability to do lunge in either direction. On the other hand, lunge B would be very nice. just in the sense of doing extra damage. Let's do lunge B. Nice. Alright. Okay, we can flip to soak the damage because those are two 1 damage shots. Let's do that. I mean, I'll take EMP Slug if you're just going to give it to me. Okay. Let's see what our discount max card is. Turn an exhausted card to your hand. Memory leak. Let's actually take memory leak. I'm actually okay with that because since we're making things cheaper, we can afford to just keep playing that. Right, let's do a toggle. I should have done that at the end. Oh well. Alright. Okay. Play the static noise first. I absolutely need to remember to do that. Lunge B. Shield up. We can just soak that, no problem. And we'll be healing at the end of this anyway. Alright, we can just do a ton of damage this round. Okay. Power shot. Multi. Crap. You remember that thing that I was saying I needed to remember? Do you know what I didn't do? Okay, we still have EMP Slug and Memory Leak, so we can still finish this. No problem. Okay, I don't have a static noise in my hand right now. EMP. That's fine, I won't actually take any damage, and besides, I would heal it all anyway. Okay, there we go. Horrible misplay aside. Draw 1 card of each color from the draw pile. Oh wait, I can't take any of these anyway. Like I said, really good stuff this time around. Now I can take artifacts. Okay, gaining evade every turn. Dirty engines, flywheel. I don't think we'd necessarily care about energy. If anything, we care about the... well... actually, we kind of do a little bit care about energy. One time you draw a card. I don't want to deal with dirty engines, especially given how few cards we'll be drawing. Let's do flywheel. Because there's no actual downside to flywheel. Okay. Sapphire cluster. Let's get out of the way. Draw a shot. See what we get for max. You know what? Let's cloud save. And actually, let's just play the cloud save now to get this back. And then let's play it. Math.max. There's... okay. This is the insanity that I was looking for. Alright, let's just kind of... there was no actual need to toggle cannon, but here we are. Okay, no draw shot this time. Not quite that lucky. Bing, bing, bing. And scoop. Okay. Draw shot. Yeah, things are kind of coming together for us here. Because honestly, the basic cards aren't bad, really. They're just, you know, basic. Like pumpkin spice. Yeah. Toggle. This is severe overkill, but I wanted to use it because I had it. Attack for 1 damage per card color in hand. Damn it, I can't do it. I sooner or later I feel like I'm going to screw up. And okay, we can only do 2 of these. I would like to take this path. Alright. Hey, Spike. I like how he's Spike. He, she. I like how they are Spike, and they have Spike Jr. for their ship. Actually, Junior, I guess it'd be... Well, I don't know. Anyway. My brain's in kind of a weird place. It's been kind of a crazy... We got some weirdness going on at my job, so I'm a little bit scatterbrained. Okay, just give out a nice beating, and then end turn. Okay, let's find out what our Drake card is. Explosive Slug. I think we want the explosive. Okay, let's toggle. I didn't actually really want to do that. I wanted to actually... You know what? I have enough movement. This will be fine. Oh yeah, you're going to give me... What do you do? You're going to give me a card. Okay, you're going to give me, I think... Are you the one that gives me oxygen leak? I think you might be. Well, in either case, explosive. Let's find out what we can get for max. Math.max. And actually, let's use it now. Multi. Basic. Guess we'll do that. Okay, scoot. I've already flipped the side, I guess. As in the cannon, yeah. Like I said, kind of my brain is not braining properly. You know what? I will just take that. We're going to draw 2 less cards next round, which will be rough. Yep, oxygen leak. So actually, it's perfectly fine that we have 1 less card. Okay. Toggle. Lunge. We'll be taking another oxygen leak, but you know what? We may as well save the shield. Okay. Play the oxygen leak. Let's do that and may as well do that for the future. All right. We're so good. All right, let's math.max again. And boom, done. Aha. Can't take any of these. Alright. Maybe next run I'll do the thing where I want to just... Basically, I want to get rid of all cards except for the like, get a random card for each character one. I don't know. We'll see. I want to take this top route. I want random events, I think. I'm getting a weird signal. An offering from another timeline. Another has sent aid. Sadly, we have the option to say no, so... Man, this time is man, this timeline is just falling apart at the seams, huh? I don't remember ever seeing that dialogue before. Okay. Let's see. We will scoot. Figure out what our special cards are. Hot compress, firewall. Yeah, I'll take firewall. And for max, discard some cards and do some damage? Yeah, sure. Okay, toggle. Actually, I can just play everything. No point in playing the firewall just yet, though. Or at least I wouldn't get, you know, maximum durability out of it. Okay. Lunge. Basic. Alright, so far so good. I do actually really like the binary star fight. Okay. Let's just keep doing what we're doing. Multi. Draw. Not really useful to do, or not really worth it for firewall right now, so. Alright, so far so good. Scoot, scoot, lunge. Just really like hammering away at this spot. Okay, basic, basic. So far. Okay. Oh man, we have 5 energy. We're gonna use like hardly any of it. Don't really have a good way of moving, so basic block. Okay, now we can just soak whatever damage. Do that and that. I suppose I could have actually used the firewall there, but not a big deal either way. Okay, lunge, and we win. Huzzah! Take any of those. Alright. Howdy. Hi. Can I get you anything? What are we upgrading? We're at the point now where energy isn't really a concern. I had one of 3 trade card store hand instead of just 2. Well, actually, I say energy isn't a problem. However, last time we were with the binary SAR, so do we? I think we make draw shot more damaging, honestly, because damage is kind of our big weak point at this point. Heck yeah! Artifact, Revenge Drive. First time you lose, you each turn gain an overdrive. All right. Won't say no to it. Is that one of the crew stuck in crystal? We might be able to get them out. But we don't have room for more in here. One of you will have to go into cryostasis again. Can I bring my boba? Alright, who's it gonna be? Since we're not taking any cards, I don't actually know that it matters. But just in case it forces us to take a card, they'll be fine. They'll be fine. Alright, doesn't matter which of these we do. Hey, Dahlia. Alright, let's find out what our special cards are. We will take Math.Max again. And for Drake, that is useless by itself. We'll take the Hot Compress again. Now what's interesting is Hot Compress with the Revenge Drive could be kind of fun. If we also, assuming we also had a way to dissipate the heat, since Hot Compress doesn't actually use any, well, I think normally it uses 1, but right now it's free because it's temporarily lower cost. Okay, let's toggle. Let's not be in the way of that. let's just get all of our options on the table here. Multi. Let's draw some more cards. Let's draw, okay, 8. Let's draw some more cards, which will give me 1 more energy, which means I can multi-shot, and then we can basic shot. May as well basic block. It gets really fun when half your deck is free, honestly. Okay. Now, yeah, now we kind of suffer for it. We can knock this missile out of the way, I suppose. Alright. Basic. I think we... I don't really think we can make use of lunge here, unfortunately, because I think we actually just... I think it's higher priority to get out of the way of this. Because I believe she engine locks us. Okay, so now... Let's see. Multi first. Then math.max. Multi again. Draw shot. Okay. Can't take any of these. Howdy. Salutations. Can I get you anything? Let's upgrade. Starting to run out of stuff to upgrade. Let's make Drake.exe free, actually. Yeah. Rad. Hey, Riggs. It's, you. Alright, here we go again with this. You good? I need you operating at peak performance. Hell yeah, baby. Okay. Let's first find out what we got here. Heatsink, Hotfoot. Neither one is particularly awesome. We'll use Hotfoot so it exhausts. May as well just use it now. Okay, we'll toggle, scoot, draw, multi. Basic shot, basic dodge. Alright. Solid first round. Let's find out what we get for max first. Branch prediction. The only downside is it only moves once. Let's do security system. And let's go ahead and use that, actually. Bing. May as well get Scramble up and running. Okay. Now at this point I think we want to kind of change up what we're doing a little bit. We will heal after this. Let's get out of the way of that though. Toggle, we'll cancel this stuff. I don't really want to dodge into the way of these. Of course, I could just do that. Yeah, not bad. Okay. Let's scoot one. Basic. Why not? Alright, we're going to take a point of hull, no biggie. Alright, so now we got our revenge drive up and running, and we can toggle the cannon. And there we go. You fool, you caused damage to us. That's the worst thing you could have done. Alright. Oh man, endless magazine. Alright. Demon thrusters. I like power diversion. Well, although in this case it's not really needed, is it? Genesis. Bunch of artifacts. We're getting loads of energy, so we can get rid of the Genesis canisters easy enough. I think we go with Genesis. Okay, Piercer. Or Jumper. Let's go Piercer. Go Ricochet. We actually can't take this one because this is a new card. Razor Beam, which I like anyway. Okay, Void's Cradle. Let's see what Drake can do for us here. EMP Slug it is. Plink. That way we don't have to move. Alright. Good amount of damage for round one. Okay. Let's burn a Genesis canister. Basic block. Let's honestly just kind of get out of the way. Let's do another one of these. Oh man, I was hoping we could get draw, which could then trigger. You know, for these, am I allowed to take a card that gives me a card? Not that I really want this one anyway. Let's do that. Okay, what do we have in here? You know what? Let's do that. We'll get max.exe. We'll try it again. Have me deploy Spacer. Where's my leftmost card? No, that's not what I want. We'll take Spacer, which we'll then play for free. Alright. I didn't figure that'd be all that useful, but we can soak the damage. Okay, toggle, EMP. Let's scramble, actually, just get some mobility on our side here. Scoot, Genesis, basic. Alright. That should be the last Genesis canister. Draw. EMP. We're going to take 8 point of hull damage. It's not really the end of the world, I suppose. Lunge. Basic block. There we go. Yep, 1 point of hull, but that means we now get overdrive, which means we basically have this. There we go. Yeah, the revenge drive is kind of nuts. Attack for 4 damage, add 3 fumes. If we had a whole bunch of card draw, this would actually be kind of fun. Well, we can't take any of these anyway. What am I thinking? Top route, bottom route, we get 2 random events in the top route. I kind of want random events. Is anyone else getting a really bad headache? Nah, it's from that high-pitched static. What is that? Ah, you all again. Hello. Which of you shall I teach this time? Can't do one. Next time, perhaps. Energy readings are back to normal. Salutations. What are salutations? Can I get you anything? By the way, if you're curious why I've been trying for the random events, The random events actually give me a way to, like, where it forces you to get rid of a card. It gives you a choice of 2. And I'm hoping I could maybe get rid of some of the weaker ones here. Or, well, one of the weaker ones. Because it does actually still fall within the rules. Well, we're going to upgrade. Let's actually make basic shot free. Ooh. Hey, Brack. Minefield. Crab time. Let's find out what our free stuff is. Or our other character stuff is. Volatile Vapor isn't actually bad, I don't think. Because it only temporarily... Yeah, it only temporarily lowers our shield capacity. Okay, lunge. Do that. Do that. Do that. Okay. Oh yeah, you put out the shielded drones. Okay. Just to be clear, this is only... Okay, that's only missiles. Alright, let's find out what we get for max. I would like math that max. Okay, scramble. Let's just deal with this. Oh man. Right. We'll wait until they come back to us. And perfect, we got to draw this again. Okay. We want multi-shot first. Lunge. Volatile. You're basically like all shield. Alright, feel pretty good about that. This I feel slightly less good about. Let's do this. Scoot. Scoot, scoot. Lunge. Multi. Basic, basic. Math.max, which will give us more energy. Wait a second. We have infinite energy. Well, okay. Yeah, we have infinite... Now, we don't actually have infinite energy because it costs 1 to do. Huh. On the other hand, we also get draw shot B. So maybe we have infinite energy? Or theoretically? Either way. Be gone. Skip rewards. Okay, I want the lower path. Hey, Duncan. I like how I say hey to them, like, you know, I'm greeting a friend at the bar or something. You know, I should have done this earlier, but... okay, shuffle shot. And then... basic shot. Let's actually scoot 1 toggle cannon. Alright. You are completely behind those. So, flashpoint, firewall. Flashpoint is kind of useless. Firewall has potential use. Yeah, let's scoot over 1. Basic, draw. There we go. Multi. I don't want to lunge because I actually kind of want to be where I am. Basic dodge and toggle. The nice thing with Duncan is that if you have armor, you're pretty solid. Okay, lunge. Alright, pretty good there. Okay, let me start by... Okay. They have 10 damage, or 10... So this is... Against that, this is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. But I would have to spend 1 burning through that. Actually, though? Okay, so do 1, toggle. Basic, multi, basic. Scoot 1 more, let the armor do its thing. And now we've got this. Scramble. I could have just done the draw shot first. Oh well. Can't take any of these. Okay. Heal after each combat. I mean... We have 2... Okay, actually, we're going to have 1 more combat before the end, because I'm going to take the middle route here. So that's not really worth it. Can't take this one, because it gives us a card. Gain 1 energy every time you spend 3+ energy playing a card. We're not doing that. So I guess nanofiber it is, even though it's kind of useless for us right now. Shield memory. Shield lasts between combats. Alright. Not bad. Yee-hoo! Welcome to my Emporium of Wondrous Ideas, Traveler. May I offer you one of my creations? These all seem absolutely useless. Perhaps they are, perhaps they are. No. Sadly, we cannot. Hoo-hoo, farewell. Thanks, I guess. So, the Revenge Drive would actually work really well, because there's one where it's like, you know, take a point of damage and heal a point of damage. The Revenge Drive would actually trigger off of that, just as an example. Or, like... Yeah. Thanks, I guess? Alright. Buried Relic. Alright, let's see if we get, like, a good beastly damage. Sadly, not this time. Exothermic Release, why not? Max, what do you got for me? Math that max, alright. May as well play that first. Let's multi. Now. Scoot. Okay. Basic. Basic. May as well do that. Draw. Multi. Draw. Basic. Math that max we won't be able to draw enough to trigger that because we'll run out of cards in our deck. There we go. Good start. Okay. Multi, basic, toggle. We can just soak that, not a problem. Okay. Let's math that max. Multi. And lunge, because why not? With style. Alright. Oh man, overpower A. Yeah. Such good stuff. Okay, chaff emitters. Multi-threading. First time you get a temporary card each combat, gain 1 energy. Energy refund. You know what? Let's do multi-threading. Repair yard. Hail and well met, traveler. Verily. Can I get you anything? We can upgrade basic dodge to make it free or scramble to make it do more. Let's go scramble to make it do more. Or... I don't know that I like the random. Let's do scramble A. Ooh, shiny. So 1 card we're not going to have upgraded. See you next loop. Alright. Fight against the Cobalt. Let's find out what we get from Drake. And we'll take... We'll take exothermic again. You know, in theory, actually, the other one would be good because it would trigger the revenge drive as well. Oh, well, too late now. Okay. Toggle. Do some solid damage here first. Boot. Alright. Now the trash is going to be a problem, or at least a concern. Okay. Math.max, good. I'm really glad this is a common because it's actually super useful. Okay. I want to scramble. Multi. Basic. Basic. Math.max. Basic. Basic. Math.max. Wait a second. Basic. Basic. Math. Ah! Alright. Right. Because of that. Okay. Well, we will scoot. Our shields will soak the one, and we will be fine. So we're drawing -6 cards. So we're just not drawing this round. Yep. Okay. Which actually is a bit of a concern. Well, 5 damage. Yeah, we're alright. That was a spectacular round, though. And we've got the revenge drive now, so, you know, it's probably fine. Although we have no... We don't have, like, useful movement that I would like. So we'll toggle. Basic trash. Now we'll just take the 2 damage rather than... Actually, that would just make us fire through the empty gap anyway. Okay. Basic dodge. Math.max. Multi. Basic. Basic. Use all of our basic stuff. I definitely don't want to be here when that goes off. So basic dodge it is. I did leave the trash, unfortunately. On the other hand, that actually can work out okay with our math.max. Because it means we're drawing more, so we're getting the rigs to trigger more. So now, actually, we do want to lunge. Multi, and basic. There we go. Alright, that was a pretty easy one. Well, okay, maybe not. Well, yeah, actually, that was fairly straightforward. I guess technically it's the most straightforward run you can really have. Alright. There's still some map events we haven't found yet. Interesting. And some artifacts and cards we haven't found, of course. But yeah, I think that's going to wrap it up for this time. So until next time, hope everybody enjoyed watching. As always, I enjoyed playing, and I'll see everybody next time. See ya!